Good morning. See, Matt was here early, and he was here at 8:14 in the morning, and that's early for him because then it's about 5:30, 5:14. Wow, thought for sure I'd be first. LOL. Third. I'm here to give my thumb up and say good morning, Berna. I'll pop in when I can this morning, but I'm driving to the wild where the signal runs low. Have a great day, Berna, and you all. Good morning, Andy. I had 4 babies jump out of a nest box this morning on Blue's last litter. They're really hopping. Good morning, Buster. And there's a food for that's Howie. Good morning, Howie. And good morning, cuz. Oh, I am just as crazy as ever. Jumping kids. Good morning, all. Yeah, they jump. I mean, they jump about that high, straight up in the air. And there's Aaron. See, I drink out of his cup and he appears. And I have seen a few things as um, kind of like pet peeves. And you know where a lot of people get a bad idea about gardening and stuff? Well, when you look at all the games, you know how they learn everything else on games. They learn how to drive on games, they learn how to shoot on games. Well, if they learn to farm on games, some of the stuff that they're teaching them is wrong. There is no way that a calf will try to drink from a frozen stiff icicle mama. you know, so just where the kids are getting their idea at. Food forest is storing my dry herbs and planting plants in direct sow of squash. That is great. I just watched M.I. Gardner today, and he's saying, except for winter squash, if you get a lot of squash bugs and stuff like that, try starting them in the fall. Like your zucchinis and everything. That way, you're avoiding the vine borers and the squash bugs. Good morning, Joseph. Yeah, he's up. I think he's up in 6A is his gardening. But if you have a winter in that, did you see the one? I think it was today that showed about planting your summer squash in the fall. Yeah, there's a lot of different natural ways that you can do it, Howie. Well, the one I watched this morning was on planting in the fall. Your summer squash in the fall, and your some of your cucumbers. I think that's probably what I will plant. I know that's when I'm going to plant my lettuce and that, because then I don't have to worry about those green cucumber caterpillars. I mean, not cucumber, but I can't remember the name of them now. From the cabbage butterflies. You're making your toothbrushes and watching the live stream. What do you make toothbrushes out of? Of course, I'm past that need. Congratulations, Brandon. I got one fly that pesters the heck out of me. Stems of lemon balm, stalks of hemp, and mint stalks. Chew until bristly and brush. Cool. Good morning, Dawn. Great. Get your coffee, dear. Dip it in baking soda to get white teeth. Yeah. When I was a kid, we brushed our teeth with baking soda and salt mixture. That's when Colgate was first coming out. Oh, boy. You have a blessed day, Howie. Everybody's still saying congratulations to Brandon. No, my daughter's on her way back from Florida from visiting her son and her half brothers. And let me see. I can find out exactly where she's at now. Well, I don't know what town that is, or even what state. Oh, she's by Knoxville right now. So she must be taking, I don't know what she's doing in Knoxville, Tennessee. But that's interesting. I should have shared it with you guys to show you. So has anybody got anything new that they're planning or planting? Yeah, but see, if she's coming straight up to Ohio, I don't know why she would go to Knoxville, Tennessee. Maybe she's going to see her other brother or taking her daughter home. Of course, Brandon. Yeah, but that's a long stretch of sightseeing, Andy. But she is on vacation. She's supposed to be getting home this weekend, so that means tomorrow night. Okay, there's Brandon's upcoming event. Oh yeah, someone has to go to Knoxville. Glad she took one for the team. Wow, we got an invite to the graduation. Yep, that's what it is. Oh, that's the dinner? Oh, okay, now I'm gonna have to check it out myself here. Hold on a second. It's live in 7 hours. There, I turned my notification on. I've went through it. You should, Brandon. You should. See, Andy's right. If nothing else, then you'll have proof that you graduated. He's going to adjust the start time on it so you can do it earlier. Good morning, Erica. Okay, you guys. Well, everybody's saying hi to Erica. I am going to go get one of the bunnies that'll be processed in a couple weeks. I should probably put on my sleeves. At least one of my sleeves. You ordered nasturtium seeds and perpetual spinach seeds. That's cool. Okay, let me go get that ornery rabbit. Get one of those ornery rabbits. Come here, my beauty. Aw, come here. Oh, you're underneath there, huh? Let me pick you. Oh, they don't want to be picked up. I'll get the little one from the other area. It's okay. It's okay. This one to go on the second batch of harvesting. It's okay, baby. See how pretty this one is? See, no pretty baby. This is a pretty gorgeous baby. Hey, Moon Boots. Let me go put her back in the cage. Her little heart's just beating like crazy. Let's see, and Lawton, Conditions are sunny, temperatures of 75, the wind's blowing from the south at 3 miles per hour, 69% humidity. Yeah, all is doing well, Moon Boots, and how are you? Yeah, that one I may process as one of the later ones because that's a female. Yeah, Buster and Joseph need to meet. In Irving, it is sunny with a temperature of 74 degrees. The wind is blowing from the south at 5 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 73. Now I'll show you what I'm going through. Got to get my keyboard. Yeah, I haven't seen you live lately, Moon Boots. See, in Franklin, it's foggy with a temperature of 66 degrees. The wind is blowing from the northeast at 3 miles per hour, and their current humidity is 93%. Oh, what happened to your screen door? Stupid flies. Oh, it's a new install. Okay. Oh, the fly is aggravating the heck out of me. Welcome back, Brandon. I- Out of 10 apartments, there's only one apartment here that has a screen door that they installed themselves. Okay, so you fix it, Brandon. Let's see. Yeah, it's live in 5 hours. Cool. That's why Steve said that, Buster, because you and Joseph live pretty close together. Yep, that's close. That's why you guys need to get together. There's both graduation and dinner. You guys are invited. Well, I got a I put notify me on that one too. See, Joseph, Buster is in cement. Okay, Erica, you have a blessed day. All right, Lucy, come on up. Lucy's got to say hi, everybody. She gets a drink of water, then she decides she needs to come up and say hi. She says, "You showed the bunnies, Mommy, but you didn't show me." So, look, everybody, this is my Lucy. And Steve says, "Lucy!" Yeah, that's what he says. Okay, now you got to get down. Yeah, you got to get down, baby. Mommy's got to pay. Oh, yeah. You guys remember when I showed you the rabbit feet off, Lucy? The rabbit feet and tail from my first processed rabbit? And I took it out and I squeezed the alcohol out of it and set it over on the green thing. Well, I forgot where I put it. And Lucy had gotten sick. She was kind of had a little bit of the runoff. She couple days where she didn't really want to eat, and she really acted like going going for a walk, which is what I usually do to take her potty, was a bit too much. She would not want to walk very far. Well, I thought maybe she was sick from the something was wrong with the dog food. Then I remembered about the rabbit feet. Just as she was starting to feel better, I remembered about the rabbit feet, and I went and looked for them. Yeah, Lucy had alcohol poisoning. A pineapple pear tree. I've never heard of a pineapple pear tree. Well, I bet you that didn't teach her anything, Dawn. She's okay now. I didn't realize what had happened until after she got better. That it was because she ate up my feet and that. And that was just from it being dry and everything. So it's just the residue that she, if it would have been wet, she would have died probably. Okay. Well, none of that I care about. Is it a stocked pond, Buster? Pineapple pear is the name of it. It says it's probably the one most grandmothers had on their homestead when you were a kid. I'm not sure. Yay, Dawn finally got her coffee, but her shoulders hurt so much I can hardly lift it. That's PT from yesterday. Ooh, that's from using too much of your shoulders instead of your taking the weight off your feet and I mean knees and hips. Ooh, See, what you guys need to do is take pictures of each other and send them to me. Good morning, Elliot. You know, Andy, you talk about pineapple pear. It's probably what I think is a Bradley pear. Yeah, that's a lot in your shoulders and that because you're trying to not put the weight on your legs as much. I don't think they're talking about the taste because I think they're probably 30 to 40 feet. Ooh. Yeah, but what do you got it stacked with, Buster? I'd love to find a place where I can go fishing. Hey, silly goose, there's fish and then there's fish. And then there's carp, bluegrass, bass, bluegill, and catfish. Cool. Let's know how many acres is your pond, Buster? I'm gonna do a live beginner show, but I can't explain everything live because of YouTube rules. But we can maybe get some more people to join you and we can do a private live. Yeah, Elliot, that would be great. See, I'm even wondering if I can actually buy one, if you know what I mean. Dawn has a lake at the end of her street. Now that I can get around some, I want to take the fishing pole down there this weekend or next. Yeah, which lake is that, Dawn? And Buster says his is around 5 acres. That is great. Elliot, I'm going to have to figure out how to word that. Well, either one of you, Joseph or Buster, can drop your email into the room so you can get hold of each other. Oh, Glenn Scholes. I don't know anything about that. The only lakes I really know anything about is the Great Lakes. Well, Steve, we're getting them to connect. Yeah. Okay, Elliot, that'd be great. Catfish is good eating if you know how to get the mud vein out. But that's the same thing with carp. You have to know how to take the mud vein out. Glen shows where we used to have our boat, Coffin Lakes and Lake Lou Yeager. So I'll do that, Elliot. You guys are making me jealous. The only fishing I can do, I'm afraid to touch the water. Yeah, that's why it's not Glen Shoals South. It's just Glen Shoals. I know, Joseph. You can see the toilet paper very plainly. And around here, the lakes that are safe to fish in, you have to um, pay to be able to fish in it. I'm not used to that kind of stuff. Someone getting some timers. Sometimes you can remember, sometimes you can't. I just heard a rooster crow. I wonder if it's somebody's car horn. So I love fishing flounder in the Gulf of Mexico and walleye in Lake Erie Of course, you get other fish besides that, but those are the fun ones. Ah, just a second, you guys. Well, you could do both, really, Brandon. Or you can live stream your graduation on Facebook and your dinner on YouTube. Hello, Nancy. That is great. What do you got going on in your home today? What's Anastasia up to? I agree, Beast and Brandon. So you ought to do them all on YouTube, Brandon. You're starting seeds, then you're going to get school books ready to send back. Anastasia is going to clean her room, and then later we will be outside planting. So, what are you planting? I've already got flowers on my pepper plants. Whatever you decide, Brandon. Nancy, what are you going to be planting? And you're up in the Columbus area, aren't you? And you can still change your mind in between times. Yes, you're in Columbus. Cool. Aguilera, peppers, tomatoes, beets, radishes, evening primrose already planted. I got to get my beets and radishes planted yet. I'm not doing Aguilera this year. I have basil, thyme, yeah, spicy basil. There's Brandon's lake. I just put my email in the comments, but I don't know if it showed. I don't know, it didn't show. I want to do some onions and potatoes too. I have at least 20 sweet potato slips planted, and I have about, right now, I've got about 4 white potato plants going. See, all mine are in a container gardening. Living in an apartment, you have to do what you can to get the most that you can. There you go. No, Steve just told you how to do it right there. And let me see here. There you go, Joseph. Now try it. No, it tastes spicy, a little hot. Nancy, if you had a way to come get them, I got a whole bunch of extra sweet potato slips that you can have. Well, I got 2 green stalks. Well, I made him a moderator so he could do it. There you go, Buster. That's how you get hold of him. Let me double check something here. Okay, I don't have that. Okay, I fixed it. Yeah, Nancy. Let me see. Let me double check something here. I'm waiting for my Nancy. If you email me and tell me that it's you, I will tell you how to get hold of me. And that way you can come get as many. I got a whole bunch of sweet potato slips. I got some still growing on a sweet potato. I'm thinking about planting a sweet potato plant above one of the tiers of rabbit cages, and that'd be fun. Okay, Nancy. And my Fitbit's trying to tell me to get up and move around, but it's SOL today until after the live stream when I take Lucy for a walk. Well, I also have Elven thyme. They're small. Yeah, but I've never been that far west. The farthest west I've been is Galveston, Texas, and that was like 40 years ago. And right now, I don't think I would be safe on a boat with the dizzy spells I have, Joseph. I'm more of on the shore fishing. With the dizzy spells I have, I get waves of dizziness hit me just out of the blue, and it's crazy. Yeah, I would have to be swimming. Let me. I got notification on both of them, Brandon. Most do, but if I get excited and start and stand up to really reel it in, temperature 74 and wind is blowing from the east 3 miles per hour. I know your boat is packed. I only lived for 3 months in Galveston. I left that state because it was giving me a nervous breakdown with the drug dealers trying to kill each other in front of my window. You're sweating this morning? Wow. Good morning, Sue. How are you doing today? Nah, nah, nah. Don't need a guardrails. But I don't drive either because of my problem since the multiple concussion. That reminds me, my ID is expired on my birthday last week. So I got to go down and get a new ID. But I put 2 recipes in um, easy recipes for rabbit in Self-Sufficient Kitchen. And if you don't belong, I'll give you the link so you can join in there and add your recipes that you use on your homestead. Okay, Nancy, I'll answer that after I take Lucy for her walk after the live stream. Okay, Brandon. And poor Andy Rabbit is sweating. Go put on a muscle shirt. Hello, Echo. Are you sweating it where you're at, Echo? Andy, what are you drinking? Are you drinking iced tea or hot coffee? Oh, Echo. Are you sure it's a cold and not allergies? Echo, type the word weather and leave a space and then your zip code, and it'll give your forecast. And my Echo thinks I'm talking to her when I'm talking to you. Nancy, meet Echo. Echo, meet Nancy. There you go. There's Echo's weather. She's got 75 already. Oh, yeah. Mostly with all the rain we've been having. That's enough. You get mold allergies, add that as well as the pollen. This is okra at 84 today and 88 tomorrow. I guess we will have to turn the AC on. Another chore for the weekend, cleaning the AC. Yeah, because I know you guys been to each other's live streams. And you know me, I like to keep everything informal because we're all friends. That is why I'm wondering if it's allergies. Because you've had it for 2 weeks and you're still congested and coughing. And see, Annie says if it wasn't for the bee cream, she wouldn't be breathing lately. We have cottonwood trees around here. It looks like it snowed in the springtime, LOL. Yep, Nancy. Ooh, I wonder if this might be, you gotta be careful doing that, because that can cause another problem. Let me get my keyboard. It doesn't say it's raining there. Let me see here. No, it's getting ready to, cuz. Let me show. Now, it won't be raining for about another hour. Yeah, and it's not quite summer yet. You got a whole house full of sick people, Echo. Let's see what Steve's talking about here. Enid Lake. Okay, cuz I had to go look. Okay, Nancy. You go ahead and get stuff done. A lot of us do that. My daughter is a school teacher and brings us all the kiddo germs. Oh boy. Yeah, that would be bad. I think they should really have life classes in schools because many people that homeschool teach their kids life courses. Joseph, you have a blessed day too, dear. Because kids need to know how to balance a budget, how to uh, manage a home. Joseph, you have a blessed day, dear. And I know that the live streams are going to get smaller and smaller through the summer. Kids need to learn how to cook, how to take care of a home. A lot of it is, but when it comes to the math things and that, some of the parents don't know how to have these skills. Some of the parents may not know how to balance a budget, how to plan finances for goals and stuff. But when I was a kid, they had home ec in school that taught you cooking and sewing. They don't do that anymore. They need to teach a little bit of horticulture and stuff. Oh, what's going on next month, Andy? But see, if the parents don't have the life skills, they can't pass them on to their kids. And a lot of, yeah, consequences and actions and consequences. Oh, your brother's wedding. So you're going to be traveling. And what state will you have to go to, Andy? You think if you've had kids, you should have learned some life skills. Sadly to say, I know some people that are just 10 years younger than me, Steve, who have not learned it themselves. So there's no way. The simple fact of sharing, they never taught their kids how to share because they spoiled their kids because that's what they were taught. That's why they're taking it out of the schools to make more people depend on them. Yeah. Nancy, I always said if common sense was a commodity, I'd be rich. And I think part of that is they were trying to teach women to be housewives. That's why they had home ec classes back when I was a kid. Oh, yeah, she'll be back for that. She's already got her tickets and everything. And how many days is that, Steve? Oh, you're going to Virginia, so you'll be up by Eddie Got Bait. That's great, Nancy. Now, what's so funny is my daughters could make a Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner, but they had to learn from other people how to do quick meals, microwave cooking and stuff, because that's things I don't do. Well, he's in Virginia Beach, Virginia, but you know how to get hold of him. But I had one daughter didn't want to learn how to do anything. That is true, Steve. You can try to show them and teach them how to do things. Some things will stick with them, other things go in one ear and out the other. But Andy won't have a car, so she can't go see him. Are you flying down there, Andy? Let's see. We got 5 people in here, and they're dropping off like flies. So this will probably be a short live stream today. And I'm going to have to prepare more diligently on my topics, that's for sure. But I will have some videos coming out about the rabbits and um, the garden. No, not flying down. You're going to drive your dad's motor home, and you're flying back home. Oh, so dad's going to stay down there for a while. Okay. Yeah, I figured as much when you said you're going to be driving your dad's motor home than flying back home. While he's down there, you want to go rob the North Pole? Oh, someone on buying rabbits or quail or eggs? Yeah, Andy. He's not using it. He's been traveling. Somebody should get some use out of it. Oh, the screen door. Yeah, I forgot about that. You had the hardest time getting people to show up for work, Andy. It took you what, about a year to get your tree down? I think that's all over anymore, Andy. Nobody really wants to work. They're waiting for AI to take over the world. That you could do. If you already got the screen door, it ain't much to do anyhow. People here don't show up to work either. That's how we had to learn to do it ourselves. Yep. You know, Don, that looks like that's a good idea. I'm going to do the same thing. Well, Andy, if he don't think you can do it good enough, tell him he's got to do it. Then let him see what he says. Then let's see what he says about that. because if you don't, then it might not be until if you don't do it or he don't do it, you might not get that screen door until winter. Oh, I did get my extra freeze dryer trays in. I gotta load up some trays with apples so I can put them in the freeze dryer tomorrow, along with the last of my rabbit stew that I made. Andy already proved to the mister that she can do it, so she can't threaten him anymore. Andy, you can try to do it. Then, if he isn't satisfied when your idiots show up, they can do it better. You know what I always say? If you don't like the job I do it yourself. Because if you have to wait for somebody to do something, you could be waiting forever. I'll call one more person Monday. The Amish didn't get his number till after this guy. Hey, Steve, how many days till QuailCon? Homesteading and QuailCon. Or Quail and Homesteading Con. 105 days. That's 3.5 months away. Well, if he really wants work, then he'd show up. I won't make QuailCon this year, but I sure can next year. First surgery is August 16th. Woohoo! We'd have loved to have you at QuailCon, but if you're going to really enjoy it next year, then we can wait till next year. I have about a year of PT of various places between the two surgeries, which would make you just about ready to go to QuailCon next year. Yep, next year. Another year of anticipation. Yeah, because last year she thought she'd never be able to go to QuailCon. Now she's got goals, Steve. You're right. She's got goals for next year. Oh yeah, she talked about fishing, getting your birds back, doing more gardening. Yeah, you got to remember, Andy, her husband usually kills the garden outside. So that's why she wanted the hydroponics. That is true, Andy. If he came, she could stick him with Papa the Builder. Yeah, because he doesn't. Yeah, he fires them up. Yep, next year you can garden outside and hydroponics inside. Oh, and you don't want to mention freeze dryer around him. He'll want to buy yours off you. You gotta pardon me a minute, people. Yeah, Papa the Builder, Dennis, he is great. He likes to figure out what makes people tick, and then he tries to tickle that ticker. Yeah, you can always put him with Aaron, or even with Christina. Yeah, Dale would be a good one for him. One perfectionist to another. And what's funny is if you put him with Lane, Lane's zest for life is infectious. You could you could put him with Zach, and Zach, shut him up because Zach will overwhelm him. Well, you guys, I'm gonna head out, and everyone have a blessed day. You'll have a blessed day now.